Hello. I see you. Can of wormholes. Last time we solved like 2 puzzles. This time, I want to start out by messing with the, see, where did I need to actually line up these two? I'm gonna start out by aligning them just how they normally align. Let's see, I had wanted to get this to point through a door to go into pink. But I think the pink door I need it to align with. Can I not fast travel when I don't have legs? I think the pink door it aligns with is this one. Okay, so that's the goal. All right. Nothing special has happened with this. Sure are a lot of these, the leg worms. This was the alignment I wanted, although I'm realizing it doesn't actually go anywhere. We hit the side of this puzzle, and then it just sends it out this way. And we hit the side of the ship. What if the ship were straightened out, though? Then we'd actually hit this puzzle. That's not enough to connect the doors. I need the ship to be straight. Which means I need the blue ship to be straighter. But I can't get back to the blue ship if I move like this. I think I see what to do. Oh, I have to undo from here. That makes sense. Just turn up one earlier. I think that's all I needed. Fast travel. Okay, that's still not uncovered. So my theory on this being the thing that I do cross-ship alignments with is looking a little worse. But I do have this lined up with this now. What about that rocket icon? There's a rocket on the map. And if I align the ship like this, there's a rocket symbol here. So does pink need to be on the rocket? Oh, and then I think it's showing me it's acceptable to touch any part of the rocket. It doesn't have to be the command room. Maybe is what this right side is demonstrating. And maybe the rocket's only visible while you're using a ship that can receive a signal. But doesn't blue receive something? Yeah, blue receives something. There's some mechanic of this cross-ship thing I don't understand. Let's see, and I didn't understand what to do in the brown ship that is unlit off to the left, but it does have a signal coming from it like it's the next ship. Okay, I discovered one more door. Also, wait, there is a rocket icon. It's just way at the top. Okay, so there's another door, but it's currently folded into the ship in a way that we wouldn't be able to access from the outside. Okay, and there were no doors along there that I just hadn't seen because I hadn't pulled up along that side. Wait, I got the wrong side of blue. Oh, I'd pulled up with pink before. Blue didn't go in the wormhole this time. It has to be either the head or the tail. So maybe it needs to be either the head or the tail with the rocket. Also, there's a bar at the bottom. I think that might be the number of ships I've put in the wormhole. Alright, so I did this before, and it didn't work out for me. I thought I tried every move, but it's seeming increasingly like I didn't try every move. Up there. Not seeing anything else useful I could have done last time. Yeah, the curve doesn't let you roll around it. And yet, this room has no other entrances. Because the door's locked, and there's only one elevator in. Wait, have I just never gone down there? There was another pot the whole time? So now I've bumped it a second time. Still not entirely sure what this does for me. But I've bumped it a third time, and that seems more useful. Now I can go to where I initially bumped it from and miss entirely. Never mind, it's not useful in the slightest. If I hit it again, won't I just have had it in every position? Oh wait, I can get to there from here. Nice. Alright. So hopefully something in this ship helps me solve the mystery of the ships. Doors open, and there's a puzzle here that probably tutorializes what this ship is about. And there's a one glyph door to the left. Alright, so whatever's going on here will probably look initially impossible because it's tutorializing something that I don't know. We've got... I think I need all the... Whoa! Achievement locked. Breakout. Bust through a fence. Well, that's the thing I didn't know. But how does it help? Seems like I'd need to bust through the north and south fences. Oh, but I can push these. Wait, that was the incorrect move. That's what I wanted to do. Maybe I should have pushed both of these into place before growing larger. It's not actually a big deal. Or is it? Alright, well, yeah, good puzzle setup for getting me to learn the thing. Oh. The tail needed to be pushed against something in order for it to work. So I did need to do the top first, because I wasn't large enough, right? But then I think after busting the fence, I needed to not immediately eat the food? Unless there's a way I can waste a move here that will make the tail align properly with what I need to do. There's some even odd thing going on, I think. Parity, they call it. Okay, so... I could have probably just started from the beginning of the puzzle. In fact, let's do that. Maybe I needed that only on the left square? Maybe it doesn't matter. Well, this is certainly a little easier to push into place while I'm smaller. And since I'm exactly 4, I can turn around without eating the other dot. Push that fence down. Oh. Can't get out of here. Wait, yes I can. Just get my tail pointed in a favorable direction. If that's possible, maybe I can't. If my tail was 1 lower, then it would get stuck in that way instead. Would it have helped to have had one of these fences broken in the middle instead? Right now I'm an odd length, so I'm never escaping the way I'd like to. Because I think in order to have your tail somewhere and then immediately move on to it, you need an odd length. Oh wait, I can just do this. It's easy. Just go out a little more into the abyss because your tail's long enough and you had a 3 wide spot. I didn't need to exactly replace my tail. Oh yeah, I can open this door now. Going places. It's jungle. The jungle of knocking down fences. Oh, the tail was this way. Okay. So we're headed in the command room direction. Maybe I should be calling it like the bridge? These are spaceships. Is that one really long? Now we're Snake. Oh, and the joke is you just need to place the The 2 spot in the corner. That's funny. I just like getting rooms explored. Plus, with fast travel, I'm not really punished for just looking around. Another can here. Okay, and I need 5 to proceed. Oh, there have not been a lot of puzzles per room on this ship. Alright. Okay, so we absolutely must push down this fence and grow by 1, which are things that will happen together. Huh. So I can easily get a dot over here. That's not the problem. How on earth would I ever brace against anything while I'm doing this? What if I had somehow flipped this horizontally and then the long part would face left. It would fill in these 3 spaces plus the space to the left of my head. That would work perfectly if I could have twisted it over. Instead, why don't I just cut this off? It's an L anyway. Okay, an easy one. Wait. Okay, I was worried because I noticed the entrance to this level was gray. I think it's just because I was in the getting a glyph animation. Oh, the fence is in the goal. Wait. If I cut anything, it'll fall in. There's already a dot, but it's completely in a corner, so I can't move it. Alright, things are immediately difficult again. So also, I must have a length of 3, and I do this, grabbing the dot, and so I'm braced on this square. Let's just imagine I somehow could grab the dot. That's too much. I guess you grab the dot while you have nowhere to possibly expand, and then you do like this move, and then you grow, or something. But also how? Inquiring minds want to know. I would need to be on the other side, and then going up, and then this would need to be held in place, or something. Oh, right, my tail pushed it. Okay. I'm just examining how the puzzle works to begin with. I can't really brace it vertically. But also, I think if I was somehow coming from bottom to top instead of top to bottom, I would be pushing with the tail horizontally instead of vertically. I don't need it braced vertically. But I don't know what this 3-piece is for right now. Maybe helping me get in there while it's in this kind of configuration? Well, that didn't help. I can... Oops. Well, maybe that's favorable in some way. Probably not. Um... Huh. I think I've looked at a number of things. I may need the insight here. Okay, yeah. Wait. And then I need it also prevented from moving... Yeah. Okay. So that's just what the solution looks like, huh? Just telling me outright. I guess I had basically the idea, but I had placed the staircase thing too low. It actually goes like here, so you can still get in the bottom. Oh, but that doesn't do anything for me horizontally. Oh, wait, was there ever a problem vertically? If I place it like this, I can't get to the bottom anymore. Well, I can do this and then roll this and then push that there. No, I do push it up. I think either the head or the tail can expand, and there's just a priority list. So I do need it definitely braced in both directions. And I think in the insight, yeah, the wall to the right was just one space closer. Huh. Can't imagine flipping the staircase in any other direction would help in any way. Is there something I can cut? Well, there's the problem of whatever is below the fence when you cut it will almost certainly drop into the void. I mean, the goal, which is worse than it dropping into the void because it immediately fails the puzzle. Maybe if I could cut like a L shape off of the staircase, though. I think the staircase might be longer than it. No, it's the exact length I need it. Because if it had even one space missing from it, when I did this, then the next move up, even if it was braced vertically, would make my tail expand right. Like here it expanded right because there was nothing holding it in place, but it would also expand right because... I mean, I would also expand right because the stairs just wouldn't be in the way if they were even one block shorter. So if I cut something, it can't be the stairs, and it can't be the vertical 3 because the pieces would fall in. Oh, but what if I'm holding it and I cut it? Well, there's cutting myself. Oh, but I would have needed the... this in place. I can move like this and fail the puzzle immediately. Cool. Because if I had a second dot, well, if it comes from me, then I need to eat it because the goal is 4 spaces wide, or tall. But if I had a second dot that was free to just place somewhere, then I could place it in line with the horizontal piece and actually brace my staircase. Like, let's say I twisted this around. Oh, that's not going to work. I have trapped myself again. Just get this out of the way. Do it like this. Like, if I have it like this, then the only space the blade can reach is, right here, which immediately fails the puzzle. Because anywhere else, the object blocks it. Alright, so yeah. It is notably different if I twist it over like this instead of back from the bottom again. I don't know if it's better. It's probably worse, actually, but it's different. Just trying to avoid getting my pieces trapped while I get it here to look at it. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't block that space anymore. So even if it was immobile somehow, wouldn't have succeeded at the thing. Like, I can brace it vertically like this just fine. It's just, it doesn't even do its job anymore, in the other direction. If I wedge this... Oh, I can't even get it under the fence. I was thinking about trying to get it under there, and then, grabbing the food and pushing up on the staircase piece, and maybe the staircase piece would break through the fence for me, and I didn't need to personally be up there. Then again, that's not what the insight shows. The insight shows the player personally pushing it. And so we don't even know if it's possible to push on something that pushes on something. This puzzle so far, though, just doesn't seem like it has enough resources. The wall's one space too far away. Oh, wow, it's already been half an hour. Did I do anything? I did this really easy puzzle over here. Let's try at least one other thing. All right. Okay, so do I need to eat both? Yes, I am short by 2. How would I ever push either of these down? Because in order to have my tail pointed downward, I'd need to pretty much have done a maneuver where I move up here and then somehow get back so that I can back up. Because if I were to eat one now, that does let me do this. Can I get back after pushing it horizontally? Maybe that is the ideal place for it. Oh. What? The tail doesn't push fences over. Instead, the tail becomes vertical. 3D? I guess we've already had examples of 3D. Unfortunately, this hasn't solved the puzzle. Was kind of hoping that doing a maneuver with that shape would, you know, solve the puzzle. There wasn't even an achievement for becoming 3D. Is the insight here more useful? Oh, I just needed to make a different shape. Because, yeah, I guess before I didn't brace against myself, I braced against the fence. Okay, so it was... Wait, how do I do this? But I needed to be moving down so that my head would be able to expand instead of the tail. Just do it. No. Wait, even then, it needed to be impossible for the tail to move, not braced against a fence. What was the shape? In order to achieve this shape, it almost seems like I needed to come from below, but I don't have a way to do that. Oh, unless I need to use the first dot to become 3D? But I thought I couldn't do that. Not sure I have a way to push the first dot. Right, if I push either of them right now horizontally, I don't get back. Oh, but I can come from below here. What was I supposed to do after this point? I needed the dot 2 away, didn't I? And then, oh, and then I needed to come up from the middle. Actually, it should have been the perfect position. Just straighten up. Do that. There we go. That made the proper curl. Okay. Now we've solved more than one puzzle, but also I've spent 40 minutes. Okay, according to the game, this room only has one puzzle. This needs entered from elsewhere. And I did notice there was a wire running through the puzzle we actually did. Yeah, we need to enter from this door and then go through here, and then it should go down to here. But I don't know how to do the door entry puzzles. Oh, wait. That's a complete wall of pottery. see how tilting my view helps, but it did advise me to. I mean, we know we can launch farther while we're sideways, but... Wait. This is easy. I just go over the puzzle, right? Oh, wait. There are fences. Would it work a little farther to the right, or am I more than 2 blocks wide? Okay, it works. I probably shouldn't be starting another puzzle, though. I just wanted to demonstrate that we could get here. Now that I'm in here, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need every dot, unsurprisingly. Probably need to be able to break this fence down here while grabbing that dot. Huh. Oh, that made me larger than I wanted, huh? Oh, no. Right, we didn't actually care about breaking the fence. We just needed to engineer vertical mode. Alright, one quick one at the end. For the fans. Or for me. One of those things. Anyway, that'll be it for this part. See ya.